Hello, hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Jani. I am a Mexican stitcher and I love to share my love for cross stitch. So if this is your first time here in the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you like, you can subscribe and share and comment. And I love to read your comments and feeling like we have this connection, even though we are very far away. But yeah, I hope you find interesting my content, and if you like, you can subscribe. And also, I have a Instagram page where I share my, again, love for cross stitch and pictures and stories and reels and topics mostly related to cross stitch. So yeah, welcome. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome again. A double hug. I'm so glad that you are here again. And yeah, thank you as always for all your support and your love. I really, really love to be part of this beautiful community, and it's something that um, inspire me and keep me going in this journey as teacher. So yeah, today I like to share um, a few things. I haven't been able to stitch a lot because I've been, working at the office and, life in general. Sometimes it's not always possible to do the things that we love to do, like stitching or having the time to stitch. But it's something that it's always in my heart, so I'm always thinking cross stitch related things. But yeah, uh, today I want to show you my progress with this lovely project. This is Luda by Mirabilia, and it's not Luda at the same time. As you see, I'm making a full conversion. I love Nora's design. She's a wonderful artist, and I have many, many pieces stitched from her designs, and it's always something that I'm stitching. I have a lot of whips work in progress, but always a mirabilia. It's something that I'm doing. So lately, I really enjoy making these conversions, this personalization of Nora's beautiful designs, to trying to reflect part of my traditions, country of my state in particular. And I love the Catrina character, so I decided to play with her makeup and her face. And makeup is something that I also really enjoy. So yeah, I decided to stitch her as a Catrina, and then I decided to go further and change the color of her flower, in order to create this more traditional Dia de Muertos decoration, with the flowers, which are the traditional cempasúchil, these lovely yellow flowers, and these purple flowers too, that they have different names here in Mexico. So yeah, it's really, really pretty. And then I decided to give her a traditional Mexican and wardrobe or dress, as a Mexican girl, in particular a girl from my state, from Michoacan, which is this blouse, really, really pretty, a white blouse with different motifs, stitched or embroidered in the fabric. So I decided to add these flowers and the traditional black skirt. So I'm working with all these ideas, and also with the design, and I really want to integrate a candle in the design. So I put the candle, and now I'm having a little of struggle making her arms. And yeah, I will see. And I also want to put more ornaments, you know um, related to Dia de Muertos, that it's a really traditional celebration here in my city, and I feel so connected with this celebration, and being able to put my stitching to reflect part of my traditions makes me really happy. So yeah, she's Luda as a Mexican Catrina girl. So yeah, really happy. And talking about using part of our tradition and materials that are more accessible to me. I like to use different fabrics and different flosses and make conversions, in part for the creativity that I can play with all the options, and also because those materials are easy to me to access to them. So yeah, and this is this Catrina I'm stitched in a piece of Lugana 32. It's called Country Vintage Wood, I think. It's a Lugana from Seward, and it's really, really pretty. And I like, the subtle design. And it's this type of fabric that it's only printed in one size, and the other is blank or pale, and it's really pretty. And I really like to stitch this count with one thread. So I'm making all my crosses with one thread of floss over two threads of the fabric, and I really like. It's a lighter coverage, but I really like it. And for this type of conversions, I tend to stitch 1/1 the face. I'm not I mean, I've been stitching mirabilias for many years, and I have more than 50, and I really don't like to to stitch the face or the skin 1/1. But for this kind of details, the eyes and the makeup and everything, I really need to stitch 1/1. So I'm stitching the face 1/1, also the candle 1/1, but the rest of the design is 1/2. So yeah, I really love it. And I really like this count of fabric. And I find here in my city this type of fabric. This is a cotton even weave that looks like linen, and the count is 36 by 38. So, but it's a lovely material to work. I have stitched mirabilias in this fabric. Okay, you can see she's of course feather fairy, and I stitch this Mira in this type of fabric, which is a local cotton fabric. And I dye this fabric, and I love the result. And it kind of looks like a tiny mirror because the size is smaller, but I really love it, and I love the possibility of stitch 1/2 and the coverage is great. So yeah, I love to use materials that I have, in hand or are more accessible to me. So this is a pretty clear example of using this type of fabric that is very cheap, and yeah, I love the result. And again, here I make another conversion with her skin darker, and I stitch her wings with full metallic, and yeah, she looks so pretty. I love her so much. And this was the pattern was a gift from a dear stitchy friend who sent me her pattern, and it was marked with a pencil or a color, and I love it because she stitched this piece with that pattern, and then she gave the pattern to me, and it's part of this union between our community. So I love it, and yeah, I love this result. But I was talking about the fabric. So this is the same type of fabric, and I have this little chopping. So I have this lovely olive green, really really pretty. This one, it's like a minty type, and I love it, I love it. And the traditional beige, like vanilla color, and this yellow, it's also very pretty. So these are like very neutral colors, and I love to dye this type of fabric because they are cotton. The dyes took really really well, and it's a delight to work with these fabrics and to dye the fabrics and to stitch on them, and being able to use materials that are local. It's really good, and for me it's a matter of being practical, and I don't have to, a little spot here. I don't have to wait months to my, if I order fabrics from United States or Europe. They are really expensive, and they took a lot a long time to for me to receive it. So this type of fabric, these luganas, were a gift from some of my stitchy friends. I'm really blessed in that aspect because I receive sometimes really really precious gifts from my friends. And in the last Mexican retreat, I received many pieces of fabric because my friends who travel from Spain or from United States know that it's hard for me to get this type of fabric, so they they give those fabrics to me. So yeah, really happy. And also I want to show you a little part of organization. I have here some of my scissors, and I need to look more practical way to organize my scissors. So yeah, this was my most recent purchase. This is of course a Kohana mini mini scissor, and it's adorable. Look at it. She's so cute. I love her so much, and I really wanted to get one of these cutesy scissor. So again, in the last retreat, some of the ladies that bring materials to sell bring Kohana's mini scissors, so I have to get mine. So here is my little one. She's so gorgeous. And yeah, I decided that I need to put my scissor collection with a certain, order. And I decided to get an acrylic base, but the acrylic base arrived, but it was all broken. So I try to fix it and add a lot of glue, and it's, standing again, but it's broken. It's not a pretty finish, but yeah, you can see here it's all broken. And this large crack. So yeah, but I was trying to see if I could put my scissor collection. I need to, yeah, like that, something like that. For now, I think it could it could look nice in my stitchy room. So we'll see. I will let you know. So yeah, this is my report for today. Playing with scissors and trying to stitch a little and to be creative with my stitching. So yeah, I hope you have a great week. Thank you for being here with me. Take care of yourself, enjoy your stitching, stitch a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.